Okay, first of all, can you give us an introduction of who you are and what your company is doing?
Well, basically, my name is Niklas Ivarsson, and I'm the global head of licensing at Spotify, and we are a streaming company. We are basically a streaming application for music fans. That's what we are.
Okay, and within this company and its web servers or application, are you using a lot of advertisement to make money, or is it just making money out of the albums and songs that are being posted on the application?
No, it's we are all different parts of our service are being monetized. So the advertising is there, of course, in order to monetize the content. So we both can make money ourselves and also pay back to the rights holders.
Okay, and how's the relation between the artists, your company, and the listeners?
Well, the relationship is that we have agreements with. If you look on the record label side, we have agreements with all of the record labels, and which represents the artist. Then we have agreements with the collecting societies and the publishers, who represents the composers and authors. So we are covering all the different parts of the rights layer, so to say.
Yes. And you also are a lot of busy with rights of music. Do you see lots of differences between different countries and our using of music rights? Is it hard to promote or being able to launch the application in another country?
No, I think, as I said on stage, we're pretty focused on when we roll out the country. We need to roll it out really, really good. So that's why we're not doing 50 or 100 countries at once. But if you look on the right structure, yeah, there are some small deviations and differences, but the landscape looks pretty similar from country to country.
Okay, and it's a streaming service, I guess. And are you also willing to make the music downloadable so that the user has really got the music file?
Yes, and probably streaming services is not correct as I started up, because we already have download support. So basically, a music service where the fundamental part is streaming, but we also have downloads and etc. So you can listen, you can buy, you can own, you can listen without a connection as well if you want.
And you also offer albums and songs by itself.
Yes.
But is the artist, do they receive more money when you sell an album? Because I've heard that there is a, how do you call it, refund for when you buy an album, like 10 euros and one song is 1 euro. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
So is the artist, isn't he getting much money for the album? Instead, you in the store you buy it for 23 euros, and on internet you pay at least 10 euros. So those 13 euros, isn't that not making money for the artist? You understand?
Yeah, I sort of understand. No, basically, first of all, it's not that large difference between physical and digital, and basically, it's all about driving consumption. And the real issue we have here is file sharing. That's the issue where artists are really losing out on royalties.
Yes.
So if you just look on Spotify, and we did some some service where we launched, the people that formerly used piracy services like Pirate Bay or LimeWire or Gnutella or whatever got a Spotify account. They have basically, the very majority of them has reduced or stopped file sharing. So that is following your logic there. When you said coming down from a higher level, I say we come up from zero, because that's where piracy has
Yes,
has created.
yes. And now the final question is, what are the ideas for the coming years to make your company more profitable?
Well, what you will see from Spotify, we will see existing in more countries. You will see improved features to connect users and users and bands, and it's well, just constant development, so that we even constantly improve the application.
And do you also work together with other companies to make these improvements?
Yes, I mean, look on the metadata, for example, all the artist biographies, where we work, for example, with all music guides. So we are not at all afraid of doing partnerships if it benefits the users in the long run.
Okay, well, thank you for the small conversation.